Hi everyone, it's me, Carbundance, and welcome back to another food diary of 365 in this year. From last year, what I ate 1 year ago when I was not in real recovery yet. And today we're going to try a new kind of format with me being in the video. Let's see how it goes. You're very welcome to leave me your feedback. I'm just trying myself out, if you can say that. I'm going to go into what I ate 1 year ago, and I do that every day. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you are wanting to recover from any type of restrictive eating disorder, this channel is for you. And also don't forget to like this channel and this video. And then I'm going to give you some impressions of what I ate a week ago now in real recovery. And we also went to friends. We were at a, we hung out with friends and had dinner together, recovery life. And then I'm also going to go into some screenshots that I took, which I think are going to really help you with recovery. Also screenshots of people who are almost completely recovered, and I'm just going to give you my thoughts. So do stay tuned throughout the whole video, watch the whole video, because it's going to be exactly what you need. It is what I would have needed when I started, like when I was not even in real recovery yet 1 year ago. So don't miss a chance. You see here on the screen, that was a snack. I love metro dates. For some reason, they did scare me because they are so calorie dense, and I did not have that fear when I was very high carb, but in return, I then had the fear of completely being scared of fat. And so I had the fear of fats. That's how it goes. And you saw here bread again, like yesterday in the video, where I was challenging it first, this kind of bread with margarine, which is a big deal. No, not anymore, but it was a big deal there. And I was so afraid of it that I knew I have to challenge it again. You see, it's not real recovery. You see that because the amount of margarine is very, very little. I should have just spreaded it on thick. You see here a screenshot of an account. Someone is asking them, why do I have cravings? So they say you're not eating enough. So it's normal that your body urges you to eat, and especially fatty and sugary food. Yes, you're eating out of balance, blah, blah, blah. So in the right corner below, learn to differentiate cravings and hunger. Remember, sugar is a drug and more addictive than cocaine. That is my issue here, guys. This is a recovery account. They call themselves Recovered, and they have been calling sugar a drug. Sugar in studies is only ever compared with a drug and with drug-like effects when there has been restriction before. Very important to know. Watch my videos on sugar, search my channel for sugar or addictive. It's not. It's only when you are restricting in general. These are some type of impressions from what I ate 1 week ago in real recovery. It's only some impressions. It's not everything I eat. People are asking me under my videos, like, you're eating the same thing every day, and like how it's like I'm not eating the same thing every day. I'm changing things up. I'm eating everything I want at any amount of time. I do eat snacks, different snacks. I do not show you everything because the online pressure is real, and no matter what I do, I can't seem to make things right according to people. So you see here what anorexia is really about. And they say eating disorders are not about food. And I mean, I know where they come from. I mean, it's like, yes, once the eating disorder manifests, it is a form of control for people. But I do kindly disagree with that saying that eating disorders are not about food. In my humble experience, and in the experience of many other people, they actually are about food. They came into existence not necessarily because of psychological issues, but for biological and physical reasons due to an energy deficit. And that is why eating disorders in cases like mine are actually reversed by eating, by food, and they are about food. So, an account, things I eat to stay healthy, everything, literally no restrictions. I just think this is really helpful for you guys. It was really helpful for me. Also, this channel I can really recommend when I started recovery. Yeah. No restrictions is no restriction. You cannot even in the slightest restrict what you are eating because you're reinforcing the fear that you actually have to do that. I eat to the healthiest version of myself. Yeah. So I actually had a Cliff Bar here. We were about to go to the hangout with our friends in the night, and I just was hungry, and I ate, I am eating so much throughout the day, so regularly, everything I ever want. And it's just, I screenshot this Cliff Bar because I wanted to tell you guys, just because you're going out for dinner and it's just something that I've never known in my life before, you do not have to restrict before. In fact, if you're really recovering, in real recovery, you must not restrict before. These are some screenshots of, very much high carbers, which they are just kind of bragging about how many calories they eat. But what they don't really talk about, or they do talk about it, but they don't think that is disordered, is that they are kind of afraid of fats, like phobic of fats. Well, they call it here, get disciplined with your fat intake. Like how is that abundance? Like, my eating disorder got the worst when I got so phobic of fats. I could not have gone out and hung out with my friends if I had been phobic of fats, because you see here we had pasta, pesto pasta, a vegan pesto, which is, most of you guys know, mostly oil, and it's so yummy, also with garlic and stuff. And then, there was also separate cheese for those who wanted it, and I could not have done it as a high carber. Like, how am I going to be part of a social life if I can eat in abundance and abundant calories, unlimited calories, but have to be afraid of fats? So you see here, I even added some Parmesan cheese, some hard grated cheese, just because I would have, I'm mostly vegan these days. It's like, but not because I put the label on myself. If I want something non-vegan, I will. I am living my best life. And because I'm living my best life, if I feel deprived, if I don't have the cheese, I will just add the cheese, because there in the social occasion, like, I would not crave the cheese just by myself or at home. But then in that situation, I would have just been obsessive about the cheese if I hadn't had it on top. This is a screenshot. For me personally, I just want to feel happy and confident in my own skin. Eat to satisfy my hunger without guilt, and exercise when I feel like it. That's my goal. It may not be yours, but those goals are for you to decide. And I can relate with this so much, because that's also my goal. I just want to be happy and healthy. And yeah. Emily Spencer, the screenshot, it works, and they mean recovery. And before you think it, no, you're not broken. No, you're not different. No, you're not the exception. No, your hunger isn't abnormal. If you do the work, a recovery will work for you. And that's exactly my experience. You are not the unicorn, okay? Everyone tends to think that, but you're not. I just want to speak that out to you if you need it. Someone posted about their recovery update. They actually found out that they have no ED thoughts anymore. And I relate with this so much, because I also, like, they are pretty much gone. My extreme hunger appears to be gone, and they still eat everything they want. And that's exactly how it is with me as well. There's a comment. Someone says, it didn't work for me all the times because they didn't stick through with it. And so if that's you, you just need to stick it through. You have to just go with it and run with it. And they say that they actually had some time with their family and friends, and that's how they found out that they are not even afraid and that they don't have ED thoughts anymore. And that's exactly like how I found out about my breakthrough when I was in the family weekend. As you guys know, just Google the search for my breakthrough video. So living your best life, that's what recovery is about. I'll see you next video.